What's up, everybody? Welcome to RC Cowboys. Today we're flying the Arrows Pioneer 620 millimeter. Welcome to the channel. This will be first flight of the channel. Check out the other video for all the upgrades and things that I've made on this plane. And yeah, without any further ado, let's get in the air. All right, we're on the runway. Ailerons check, elevator check, rudder check. As you can see, I got the ailerons way out to the end. I've glued the other ones in place. Like I said, check out the other video that I have for the upgrades on that. Have any questions or want any of the STL files for the things I 3D printed, just let me know in the comments and I'll upload them somewhere. And anyway, without further ado, let's get in the air. Wind's going pretty much at my face right now, so it's kind of a crosswind, but it's not too bad. So flight stabilization is off and full throttle. The wind, of course, wants to pick up right when I start flying. I want to fly more over the field here, but the sun is crazy right now. We'll walk with it. Wind is kicking up like crazy. I'm having to really fight it. Little roll there. Not the prettiest roll. I literally just learned how to do rolls, actually. Let's see if we can get up higher. Oh, whoa, that was a crazy one there. The wind is really picked up now, probably at about, I don't know, maybe 10 miles an hour. I don't like flying in wind though. Let's try the flight stabilization. See how that's straightened out. Now it's just cruising by itself into the wind, so that's a good thing. It's going up a little higher, and we'll cut off the throttle and just let it cruise. We'll turn it around and have a tailwind. There's the tailwind. Nice. It's a great plane, you guys. Great plane. I'm really happy that I purchased it. It was $160 if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember. I look at so many stores all the time, different hobby stores. I can't remember exactly where I got it, but I'll put a link to the in the description to where I purchased it, ready to fly. $159, I think it was. I've had it now for about a month or so. I don't think it's been quite 2 months. Flight stabilization is really helping out a lot in this wind, as you can tell. I have a FMS Ranger 1200 millimeters, so it'll be nearly twice the wingspan of this one, and it's coming with floats and all. I have the lights and everything already here, and I plan to put a cam on top of it, a camera, so that way we could hopefully get some really cool footage. There's a company called Fair RC that I ordered it from, and anyway, there was a delay in my shipment. I ordered it, I don't know, a couple weeks ago, and I guess their warehouse got flooded, so it's made my plane take a lot longer to get here. But the cool thing is, I think they're going to hook me up with like an extra battery or something. There's a real plane up there. Of course, he's way higher than we are, so there's nothing to worry about, but we will try to bring it down a little bit just because. He'll be going over. Actually, he's already over, so nothing else to worry about there. Beautiful sunset. Just coasting in the wind, real slow flight. But yeah, we'll have the FMS Ranger and do some cool content with it here real soon. This is only my second video and only my first hobby grade plane. I started on the Volantex, and I think some other companies make them too. The ready to fly planes, they're like $100, $120 or so on Amazon. Really cool planes. I had 5 of them, 2 P-51 Mustangs, 2 Corsairs, and 1 Trojan. I still have the Trojan. I lost 2 Corsairs and I lost a P-51. They also have in the same, I guess, grade of plane. It's only a 3-channel plane with no rudder, but it's an F-22 Raptor. It's a pusher plane with the prop on the back, pushes it through the air. Really good plane also, but I lost it in about probably 5 minutes. I had 1 successful takeoff going 1 lap around this field here that we're in now. Landed it successfully and then took off again, and the wind caught it. I was impatient. It was a windy day and it was gone. But and then I purchased this plane, and yeah, now I got the FMS. That should be here sometime soon, hopefully. Sooner the better. And so, yeah, if you haven't gotten into the hobby, just do it. Just do it. Like Nike. All trademarks and rights and all that. I don't want to be sued. Anyways, I hope you guys like and subscribe to this channel. I hope you guys like the content. I hope you guys support me so I can do more. And I really want to try to get more people into the hobby. And I think it's just a really good way to relax and enjoy the outdoors, and you know, it's peaceful, very peaceful. It's a lot like fishing, but you maybe don't have to be as patient sometimes. I love fishing too, by the way. I probably will also have a fishing channel. So that's the plan. I work from home as a programmer, and so I thought to myself, why not create YouTube content? And so we're gonna try it. Like I said, I hope you guys like the content. I hope you guys subscribe and check out all the new content that I'll have coming out here soon. We're gonna try. I forgot to set my timer. This thing usually gives a good, at least 8 to 10 minute flight time, and I'm really taking it easy right now with the wind. But we're gonna try to set up into the wind, over the sunset. Set up into the wind for a nice landing right here. Hello, let's go back around one more time. I didn't like that approach. Let me get over here where I can see better. And so we're going to bring him in just like this. That flight stabilization is awesome. I normally don't fly with it on. But yeah, when it's windy, it's awesome. So there we go. A nice grease landing. And we will taxi it back over here to the house, pop in another battery, and try it again. This time we'll set the alarm, not the alarm, but the timer. Oh, had to get over a hump there. The other day I was flying and I said I didn't set the timer and I was trying to guess, and I learned my lesson of guessing because yeah, I stalled, and luckily it was no big deal, but yeah, it could have been bad. Could have lost my plane, and you know, I know what it's like to lose planes. So taxis real well with the 3D printed wings or wheels. Some music from the neighbors, dog barking. Let's see here. So here's the 2S batteries that I use. Found them on Amazon real cheap. I think I got like 4 of them for, I don't know, maybe 30 or 40 bucks. Fly Venom 300 milliamp 3C 7.4 volt 2S batteries. And so we'll cut and let me get another battery. All right, the wind has shifted. We got a new battery in. We'll do one more quick flight. This time we will set our timer for 8 minutes starting now. And I do 8 minutes because I know I can go a little over, but after about 6 minutes, you lose a good bit of juice, it seems like. So anyways, rudder check. There's a car coming. Let's move this real fast. No big deal. Ailerons check. Elevator check. Rudder check. Flight stabilization is off for this takeoff. We'll taxi back out to the middle. And get ready, get set, go. Oh, she's flying good. Flight stabilization, let's climb. Zero throttle. With now a crosswind, the wind keeps changing directions. About 20% throttle. You really got to give a good bit of rudder when making the turns in flight stabilization, which is a good thing. That's how you make coordinated turns anyway. But yeah, you can't really yank and bank and yank in flight stabilization on this plane. The stall tendencies are not bad at all. Only time I stall it mostly, or when I first started flying it, I guess, I would stall it mostly in flight stabilization because I think maybe because I was trying to bank and yank, and as me yanking, since it's not banking, it would kind of like nose up on me. But nice slow flight right there. This is stabilization on. We'll turn the stabilization off real fast. Right now, stabilization is off. There's a bank and yank. Into the sunset bank and yank. And a loop. Not the prettiest loop, but it'll do. A dab will do. A dab will do, they say. Nice, fast, slow pass. For some reason, I just do not like right-hand turns as much as I do left-hand turns. And here comes a car, so we'll get over here out of the way. Flight stabilization back on, only because my confidence in the wind is just, I don't like it. It's not as it's kind of nerve-wracking to me sometimes, because I think it'll be better when I get the 12-20 millimeter, because you're bigger in the sky. I don't know how to say that, but you got a little more foundation under you, seems like. Haven't flown a plane that big though, but coming from the little, I don't know, 300 millimeter small little planes on Amazon I was talking about, to this, I can tell a huge difference in that. So I can only imagine. Plus, I've heard that it's always easier to fly a bigger plane. So I feel like flight stabilization off. I feel like that is true. It will be easier. Full throttle pass. The wind is messing with me. Anyway, here we are. Little rudder. It's really touchy. You don't have to do much. Little rudder. Right down the pipe. And we'll go flight stabilization. I felt that wind kicking in. Coming into the wind a little. Try not to stall. No throttle. Throttle back. Full throttle. Oh, that wind is kicking. The wind is killing me right now. Oh! Got to nose down just to get through it. Let's get up high. Let's just climb with flight stabilization on. They really, I find that easier to climb, especially in the wind. So that way you don't have to keep fighting to stay level to climb. And the reason I wanted to climb is I want to cut the throttle off, just let it glide. Use a little rudder. And let's see. I can't see it because it's getting away from me. Okay. The wind is terrible right now. Okay, we got 1 minute and 45 seconds remaining on an 8-minute flight. It's just hanging in there right now. I got it at about 20-30% throttle, as you can see, and it's just chilling. Give it a little more throttle. Bring it around. Give it full throttle, almost full throttle. It's going with the tailwind nicely. I think with the wind picking up, we'll go ahead and try to set her down. Oh yeah, the wind's getting crazy right now. Nose down, get some speed. Oh, that was not the greatest landing, but that'll do. Again, this is the Arrows Pioneer, 620 millimeter, with flight stabilization, ready to fly. Great plane. Again, if you want the links to all the STL files for the things I've 3D printed, I'll have those uploaded somewhere and put it in the description below. And with that being said, happy flying. Until next time.